how do we then take what you just said, take the rewarding aspect of the work that More in Common does, and I'll use the phrase attack the issues that you just talked about, the bad faith actors at institutions that feed on or seem to feed on the division, the polarization, the incentive structures of how they're incentivized to either remain in office or remain in their position or gain more clicks, likes, followers, all that kind of stuff, views. How do we appropriately affect those folks and get them to understand that there is an appetite for a different way?
Yeah. I mean, this is such a important and complex question, and my answer will be a little dissatisfying, but in the spirit of like a concise answer, there's two things. One, I think, and this is my assumption, my assertion, it's not a fact, but I believe that oftentimes we are overly influenced by a total victory fallacy, this belief that we can, through whatever set of measures, entirely defeat all of the forces that you just described, right? And that there'll be some sort of clear victory where everything is corrected and made good. And unfortunately, like a lot of research and a lot of just kind of my own experience would suggest that's just not going to happen, that the path forward towards improvement is much messier, murkier, and morally dissatisfying. But at the same time, it's real, tangible, and possible. And so what that looks like is trying to engage as broad as possible as coalitions as we can to figure out what are those slices of common ground where I can build a relationship, however small, however kind of on the margins, and grow that so that you're building stronger in-group forces of moderation where the norms that are set in our political institutions and organizations are being anchored by forces of moderation and not by forces of extremism.